Welcome, Guardians. Today I want to go over some major Crucible changes that are coming to Destiny 2 in Shadowkeep. So, in Crucible, basically everything is changing in some way. We will have a new UI overlay displaying the reworked game modes with new variations to select from. The competitive and quick play nodes will be removed from the director and will have new choices in their place. To replace quick play, they will have Classic Mix, which is a connection-based playlist as quick play has always been, and within the game mode we will have Control, Clash, and Supremacy as the game types. We will also have a 6v6 Control as its own playlist to allow new players a prime location to learn the waves of PvP in the Destiny universe. There is also a 6v6 rotating playlist that will change game types weekly, and also a weekly 4 vs 4 rotating mode. Replacing competitive, we have a 3v3 survival, which will reward glory, and then you can also get glory within a new survival solo queue match type. So now let's go over changes with the maps. We're losing Dead Cliffs, Retribution, Solitude, and Legion's Gulch, and those maps will most likely be reworked and then returned back to the game at a later time. I'm not sure how long that will take, and there's a chance that we may not ever get like one or more of them again. We'll just have to wait and see on that. Then we'll have some new maps taking their place, such as Widow's Court, Twilight Gap, which are both coming from Destiny 1, and then a completely new map called Fragment. We will also have map changes in playlists, removing some of the maps from certain playlists. Equinox is now only in Scorched, Mayhem, and Breakthrough, and Firebase Echo is only in Supremacy, Mayhem, and Breakthrough. We will also have some changes coming in regards to heavy ammo. Heavy ammo is now shared, but only in all 6v6 modes, and those crates have a sparkling effect to show this. Once a player picks up heavy ammo, their teammates have a limited amount of time to grab the same ammo crate to get a heavy ammo as well. If the other team picks up the crate, it will turn red and indicate that you cannot pick it up during this period. After 7 seconds, the ammo crate will despawn and you can no longer collect anything from it. Each player gets less heavy ammo from shared crates than they do from unshared crates that will exist in the 4v4 and 3v3 modes. The amount of ammo you receive from a crate is static and does not change based on how many teammates share that crate. So now let's go over the ranking system changes for Glory, Valor, and Infamy. So now when we lose a match, if we've been on a streak, it will reduce your Valor and Infamy streaks by 1 and your Glory streak by 2. You can still lose Glory, but if your rank is at or below Fabled, you can't lose Glory, if doing so would drop you below that rank. Each rank within Glory tiers counts as a floor that you can no longer drop below. Another update is that Destiny 2 has always tracked players' skill behind the scenes, and now they'll use that tracking system to determine an expected rank. With your expected rank, it will be quicker for you to attain glory and reach that specific rank, and it will also be a bit slower to push past that. But the game will continue to track your skill, and the better that you get, the higher your expected rank will go. So you aren't necessarily going to be stuck in that expected rank so long as you're improving. So now, let's go over class changes. The supers each class will be adjusted in Shadowkeep. There's a lot of specific changes listed in the weekly update from Bungie, and I'll leave a link for that in the description below in case you want to read the specifics on it. But overall, they're weakening the resistances of roaming supers to make it a bit easier for players to stand a better chance at shutting them down instead of having so many players simply try to run and hide from them. They are also tweaking some class trees to make them more viable options for people instead of always choosing one specific dominant path. They are also making it harder to gain super as quickly by lowering the amount of super energy we receive from kills and from orbs. I believe this will help the flow of Crucible and other activities, and I think people will have a bit more thought process as to when and where to activate their supers. So many times there are matches where 3 or 4 minutes in it becomes a super chaining slaughterfest that can disrupt the skillful flow of matches with their gunplay, but time will tell how that will actually affect everything. So these were the major Crucible changes I wanted to go over, and we will see how these changes affect Crucible, hopefully for the better. How do you feel about these changes? Were there any other changes you were hoping to see? Feel free to drop a comment below, and if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here. I hope you all have a great day, and thank you for watching.